Round two. Glover trying to get inside.
There's the takedown attempt. Glover stops it.
Watch for the knees. And they break. Glover got caught by Ryan Bader early in that 2-minute and 55-second 5-round fight we talked about. But man, did he answer.
Nice straight left by John.
Off the middle.
That's just unique. It's hard finding a guy who's that tall who can move the way he does. I mean, you can get a tall guy, but can you get a tall guy that can throw you around the way John does? See, that distance, the distance that he can hit you when he throws kicks and you can't hit him is pretty substantial.
And again, it keeps his opponent neutralized.
Hard elbow. Glover might be hurt.
John is choked out, former champion standing before.
Time out. Watch the figures. It's unique. It's hard finding a guy who's that tall who can move the way he does. I mean, you can get a tall guy, but can you get a tall guy that can throw you around the way John does? See, that distance, the distance that he can hit you when he throws kicks and you can't hit him is pretty substantial.
And again, it keeps his opponent neutralized.
Hard elbow. Glover might be hurt.
John is choked out, former champion standing before. Time out.
Watch the figures. Replay. Oh yeah, right in there, man. Right in there.
Unintentional. It's the way that John just extends himself, Joe.
You look for that spinning back kick again.
Good slips by Teixeira. Just really look for those body shots. Jones ducks under. Body shot again. Good leg right hand. Closing the distance on the fence. This is what Glover wants, to fight in the phone booth. Back to the middle. Head kick, straight punch, elbow.
You know, one thing I'm noticing, Mike, is that John's not throwing a lot of punches with his right hand. He's throwing left hooks. He's throwing straight lefts when he goes to the southpaw, but he's not throwing very many punches with his right hand. He may have an injury on that right hand.
Nice elbow. And another. Clinch.
Oh, good left hook by Jones.
Saw the kicks and knees landed by the champion. Stats powered by Ram Trucks. Guts Glory Ram.
That oblique kick.
Final minute of round two.
Again with that spinning back kick.
The oblique kick and then the spin and now a shoulder. When we say he will hit you with everything, we're not kidding.
It is part of what makes him so difficult to fight. He's incredibly creative in there.
Fourth in UFC history to win 10 straight fights in the octagon. Final 10 seconds. Spin again.
Wheel kick.
Right. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Loved Mike Tyson growing up. Got to fight in front of Tyson in a victory in the UFC. And he did it perfectly. First of all, I said John Hackleman is like a dad to me. Chuck Liddell is like a brother. But 12 years of fighting now comes down to 25 minutes.
Well, he looks incredibly
here, Joe. Little Ray Lewis. Johnny Bones Jones, the owner of the longest active UFC win streak. 13-1 inside the octagon. He holds a light heavyweight record with 6 title defenses in one of the most talent-rich divisions in MMA today.
We've learned a lot about Jones over his career, not just his talent, but his will. We learned in the Vitor Belfort fight that he was willing to let his arm get hyperextended and snap backwards and still went on to win that fight. We learned in the Alexander Gustafsson fight that he could face adversity and gut it out and push through and get the victory in a very, very close fight where the last minutes of the fight may have very well determined whether or not he kept his title. We learned that Jon Jones is not just skillful, not just intelligent, but has heart. And heart is what really keeps the championship title.
USA Wrestling, the original combative sport from 776 BC to the present. The champion, 26. The challenger, 34. But the numbers to look at, Joe, 84.5, 75.5. Big reach advantage for Jones. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Maryland State Athletic Commission, Chairman Arnie Danziger, Executive Director Patrick Pinella. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Derek Cleary, Chris Lee, and Carlo Urso. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. Now, this is the moment UFC fans watching around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Baltimore Arena in Baltimore, Maryland. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 22 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Glover Teixeira. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. He has a Lexi gold fighting style, holding a professional record, 19 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Endicott, New York, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones!
Obey my commands at all time. I want you to protect yourselves at all time. Have a good, clean fight. This is for the title. Good luck to both you guys.
Brought to you by Toyo Tires. Driven to perform.
Good switch kick to the body by Jones and a right hand to the face by Glover.
Jon Jones with a 9-inch reach advantage.
John's continuing to hammer the body with that left leg.
Glover getting in and getting some shots away early. Watch for the kicks to the upper thigh over the knee of Teixeira when he tries to come in.
Good knee there by Jones. There's a shot. Stuffed.
Jones, an unbelievable Greco-Roman wrestler, as well as freestyle, of course. Gets a lot of his takedowns, Joe, from the clinch.
John's left with that right hand.
John switches his stance.
Hard kick to the body by Glover.
Glover is connecting early. Now he looks for the single. John likes to step in with that elbow. Both men very dangerous in the clinch. John's elbows are sharp.
So far, this is shaping up to be a very interesting fight. Which is substantial, but even more substantial is the distance. Glover going from that right hand over the top. He's throwing bombs. Good jab by Jones.
John, the middle child.
Ooh, nice left hook by John.
Little brother Chandler in the first row.
Good head movement by John as well. There's that inside leg kick.
And that's one talented family, Joe. Super Bowl champion, world fighting champion, first round pick, and maybe a future Super Bowl
John
champion.
switched it up. Went southpaw. He's got the leg. Nicely done.
Hard takedown by Jones.
Glover's got to be careful. He likes to mix things up. He likes to be unpredictable. It's one of the reasons why he's so successful. He's so creative in there.
So many different angles, Joe.
There's a good left hook by Glover.
Glover likes that lead uppercut.
Looks like a shovel hook more than an uppercut. He throws all sorts of different angles, Mike. Back kick to the body.
We talked about a moment ago, so creative. And he gets out of the way.
Glover swinging wild there, trying to get it back after that kick landed.
Second time Glover Teixeira has been scheduled for a 5-round fight in his career.
One thing I'm seeing is that Glover is primarily concentrating on his boxing. Whereas John is mixing things up quite a bit more.
First time Glover was scheduled for 5 rounds, he fought only 2 minutes and 55 seconds.
Kicked him. There's that left hook by John Jones. Excellent left hook. Here's a kick to the body by Glover. Nice stiff jab by John. Very